this community, alhamdulillah, over 30 years. This masjid and this center and this community has been part of my journey being what I am today. 30 years ago, we were 3 brothers, came from different countries, from different colors, and our aim and our vision was to make Irving Islamic Center. And alhamdulillah, what you see today came as a result of that. The vision of ICI is to become the minarets of Islam in the West.
And subhanAllah, what a powerful image that creates, where we are envisioning our focal point, that we want the nation to look upon us, not just as a Muslim community, but Islamic Center of Irving, Islamic School of Irving, to look upon us as the focal point.
So where we started and where we are now, and you look at the wonderful, the glamorous community that we have and all the goodness that we have, that all reminds us of the freedom that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted us, the freedom of the religion, the freedom of being ourselves, the freedom of being good to other one, the freedom of choosing the right thing.
The building, mashallah, it's magnificent, it's wonderful, it's something that we do take pride in, but at the same time we need to realize that with this building we accumulated a lot of debt, a lot of expenses, and we need to make sure that those expenses are paid off so that we can focus our attention to all of the work that is so necessary and needy in this day and age. The need for outreach, the need for interfaith activity, the need for building good relationships with our non-Muslim neighbors and the Christian and Jewish community. It is very essential to make sure that our future is secure in this country.
We are a blessed community living very close to the mosque. Whenever Salah Azan is called upon, we rush to the mosque to join the Salah.
معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال.
It was like, we just started laughing, like, what did we do today? We just cleaned up. It was so cool. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Fahman Khan, and I've been, alhamdulillah, in this community for a long time. I went to school here from kindergarten to 12th grade, and you know, I've seen, alhamdulillah, this center grow. I remember we were in a shopping center in a cubicle, and we used to set up our classroom there. And then as we got older, they started making more grades. So I was in first grade, and then they said, oh, we need to build a second grade, and we went to second grade, and on and on and on. And you know, I've seen, alhamdulillah, the center grow. You know, it's grown with us, and it's actually enabled us to grow too. Alhamdulillah, I graduated from the university, and there's been so many things that have not been constant in life, but the one thing that is this place. It's this institution. Okay, so we were talking about snails, right?
I came from New York City, which has a very large Muslim community and plentiful Islamic schools and Islamic centers and masajid. However, after completing 1 year of Bayina, this center meant more than just a center. It was actually a community. I travel Monday to Thursday. I go back to New York. I still work in New York. And I sacrifice not only traveling, but also time with my family for the sole purpose of having a community like Islamic Center of Irving.
I consider this masjid as my house. The kids of this community are my kids. The adults are my brothers, and the elders are my parents. We had many activities for the refugees. One of the main activities is to invite all the refugees in the Compassion Day.
ولكي لا ننطفئ هلم كي نحيي فينا الآمال نزرع قيما نمحي جهلا للجنة نسعى برضا.
I'm involved in the Islamic Center of Irving about 14-15 years, and I cannot imagine my life without the ICI.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Good to see you. I lived in a community actually that had a small small setting, and every time you actually are performing a prayer in a small community where there is 5-6 people comparing to 500, 600 people, there is a great benefit for those people actually that in the bigger community. Sometimes people fail to see this. When you go to work, you indulge yourself in dunya, and the first thing you're looking towards to when you get off work is to actually go to a center where you can actually relax, do your prayers, speak with people, and just to unwind.
لا تغرق فالدنيا زوال فالغاية والهم الأسمى فردوس الرحمن ظلال.
Wait! Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brother, we are not only playing cricket here. We are trying to build our community. We are trying to build bridges. We are trying to help each other. And we are talking about our families. We are talking about our kids. So this is not only a masjid for us. This is a lot more than a masjid. In this environment, we really have to have some place like this where we can go and have peace. Come on, brother, let's go.
Pass the ball. Assalamu alaikum. We just prayed Maghrib. Now we're ready to play some basketball. Alhamdulillah, we've been blessed with a great facility here. I don't have to look anywhere else to play some ball with some friends I've been with my whole entire life. So inshallah, let's play some ball.
لا تغرق فالدنيا زوال فالغاية والهم الأسمى فردوس الرحمن ظلال فردوس الرحمن ظلال.
We have, about 600 students coming here every day. And we see the potential. We are at a point in time where we're looking for better, stronger, a moral leadership model in our communities and in our nation at large. And what better way to produce that than through our schools?
So the first one that we want to talk about is the germ cell.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sajan. I am from the 9th grade Islamic School of Irving. Alhamdulillah, I love being here every day and walking in the morning, everyone in uniform, sitting down, saying salam to each other, and then we start assembly with our Quran and our dua, and we end our day with salah and a khatira, and it's just so beautiful to be here with everyone and to get hasanat for just being here. Alhamdulillah.
Mutations, and this occurs in an organism's gametes.
You did a very great job by this performance, and thanks for your teacher, for your family, for your school, who teaches you to reach at this level.
قل هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب.
هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب.
Alhamdulillah, this is Tanzil Academy. We are thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to witness and see this blessing. Our vision in Tanzil Academy is to help these students memorize the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, preserve it, beautify their voices with it, and more importantly, act upon it. Alhamdulillah, with the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we were able to help more than 80 students to finish the Quran. Our Tanzil Academy students are known locally and nationwide and even internationally. And like every year, we send students to represent our Islamic Center of Irving. And this year, we have Hamza, who got 4th place in the Qatar International Competition, and Hassan, who got 2nd place.
وكان بالمؤمنين رحيما تحيتهم يوم يلقونه سلام.
It's for hats, yes. The daycare has been established since 2012. This is our 5th year for the daycare here. We have 26 kids and we are still growing. These kids are the future of this community and for Islam, inshallah.
أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال.
Alhamdulillah, we're blessed with a very large center and a large community. But what our community is in need of now is upholding the responsibility that we have with this large center and making sure that we make an impact in the lives of the people who live around us. We have the Islamic Art Festival coming up, which could potentially be the largest outreach project that we've ever done, where it's not a formalized or heavy dawah approach. Rather, it's an event where you can invite your coworkers, your neighbors, your friends to come and see the Islamic Center and learn more about the Muslims. This year, we also have a very, very important event that I hope you all come to and you encourage your neighbors, your friends, your family to come to, which is the Candidates Forum. We've also initiated the Community Garden Project, in which we're trying to make a community garden that will service those in need of the Irving community. And we're reaching out to many different organizations such as the Boy Scouts, Texas A&M Horticulture, as well as the neighboring communities so that we can involve as many non-Muslims in these programs as possible. Again, this is for the purpose of first and foremost servicing those who are less fortunate than us, but also creating opportunities where we can have more interaction with our neighbors and more interaction that's going to allow us to show people the true face of Islam.
We've been talking a lot about freedom these days, the freedom to speak our mind on issues that are important to the Muslim community, and of course the freedom to practice our religion as we see fit. But also there's the freedom to empower our institutions and organizations to reach their true potential. Over a quarter of a century ago, the Islamic Center of Irving positioned itself as the minaret of Islam in the West, and as a former resident of Irving, I can attest to watching that institution establish and live those principles every single day, whether it's robust youth and community programs, its Get Out the Vote campaigns, and its intense interfaith activities on a regular basis. The Islamic Center of Irving has positioned itself as a formidable institution in Irving and all of North Texas.
تبصرة عن كل ضلال أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال